offset that somehow. Let's see. Volume should be coming through no problem. I might have to turn it down a little, yeah. Looks like it's climbing a little high. I'm used to having it reduced to start, but okay. Now we can log in. It's a fairly new character. I've gotten off Newbie Island and spent maybe a day or two kind of like, but just power leveling and collecting stuff. So you're not going to get any pro tips or anything here, really. I just, let me just make sure my bot's on.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, hey buddy, welcome to the party, bot. Alright, so I just spent a little time AFK before I logged out so that I'd be good to go. I think logging out outside a safe zone I probably recover anyway. I can't remember, so I just made sure. But this is kind of like, I guess, my custom setup for how I like everything. I've got my skills over here, my backpack's open and visible. Here, cat, seriously? Then you want to jump down? Like, let me move that stuff for you. There you go. Yeah, he's like fighting nothing over there. Okay, let's see. I should probably look into imbuements soon, because I actually managed to sell a lot of my creature loot in the auction house. Presumably because people need it for either like quests or they can sell them for higher prices. But since I don't really have access to those vendors as a non-premium account, selling them to other players becomes my option. And yeah, I made like 20k off of one sale. So, and that's like twice what I already had. It may have been 29k, because I'm up to like 40k now, and that's probably the most gold I've ever had, which is, to somebody who's a big player of this game, that's probably like, oh, that's it? You know what? I'm gonna add my face cam anyway. I'm feeling sick, but, you know, the meds are actually holding up really well. So let's just throw my gigantic face in there. There we go. There. Alright. What? Oh. Like, I'm not sure why that's even over there. Okay. Yeah. Alright. But, now that that's all set up. So yeah, so in this game, you've got your level up system, which there isn't really a cap as far as I know. And if there is, it's definitely like level 1000. It works on like D&D rules, so anytime you gain a level, the amount you need grows by like a set amount. And the only real thing you get from leveling up, you get some mana, some health, depending on your class, and a little bit of carry weight. That's literally it, other than like there's a couple weapons and armor pieces in the game that need you to be a certain level before you can wield them effectively. Which I'm actually waiting for now, because it's like level 25 is one of those level instances. And I've got a bunch of money, so I can actually rearm heavily. And we can see what we can do. Because these are all old hunting spots for me. Like, I've been here before. None of this is new. Now, you may notice that I'm playing music. I'm doing it through YouTube's royalty-free music program, where they just have like mixes and whatever. But I'm doing it because this game doesn't actually have sound effects. At least if it does, I haven't turned them on. The original did not. It did not at all. No sounds. Period. Which to me is a little bit crazy. I mean, it wouldn't have been too hard to add, but it would drive up the game's file size. So I guess, like, it doesn't need sounds. I've always had fun. Like, I always used to watch TV shows and stuff in the background. I can't do that while I'm streaming. But usually I would have like a pop-out window, just like in the corner, so that I can kind of keep track of TV shows and stuff. Because this one doesn't demand too much attention, depending. If you're going somewhere you've been before, you probably know what to expect. And it's like, okay, this is the one guy in this area that can really do any damage to me. See, he hit me for 15. But now he's already hurt and running, so I'm pretty much safe. The spearman might manage to do like 1 or 2 damage. As he does like... Oh, no, I did the one. Okay. Yeah. But my shielding and armor is way too high for these enemies, so they can't actually hurt me. So I don't really have to pay too much attention to what I'm doing. And then I can just kind of go ham. I'm just kind of slowly... Yeah, see. Just pay attention. This is the one guy I have to pay attention to. He needs to die. Even if he got in a lot of good hits, I can heal. So it's not the end of the world. But, you know, it's nice to save your resources whenever you can. Even though food is heavy. Like, each one of these is 13 ounces, I guess. And your capacity is measured in ounces. So that's actually not a lot of carrying capacity, right? How many ounces in a pound? Is it like 12? If so, that's like a little over 30. That's 31 pounds. I mean, I am already carrying quite a bit. But it's like even let's see, the armor would be the most. That would be 10 pounds, I guess. Like, I don't know. So even saying that's all, which no way. 80 pounds altogether. That's like not a lot at all. Maybe it's only 8. Or is it 32? No. Imperial systems. A hatchet, right? Yeah. I can sell those. It's good to know what you can sell and for what. It does get hard to keep track of, though. Honestly, I have to make sure this stream is long enough for those stupid bots to show up. Because everybody knows them. Any streamer that doesn't have like a bot set up to block them already knows those big follows advertisements. And they use their fancy characters to try to get around other bots and the way that they present the link and everything. But I put that exact two of those kinds of attacks in there, like, so if either gets tagged, if they pop in the URL or URL, or they what was the other thing? If they mention bigfollow.com, and in the way they do it, then pop, they're out. Like, okay. It really does help to know kind of like where you're going. Oh, you know what? See, spells, you didn't... This game has changed, like, so much since the original, and I played it whenever it was, like, bare bones. It didn't used to have this toolbar or any of these, like, spell designs. You would have to buy a spell book, and whenever you bought a new spell from, like, the wizard or the trainer or whoever, it would appear in the spell book. And then you would have a certain, like, phrase. You would have to actively type in that phrase and be like, what was the last one? Utevo Gran Lux. And it's like, that means, like, big light. Lux is light, Gran is big. Let's see what it says exactly here. Cast greater light, so cast Utevo. Maybe not. Exana pox, yeah, that's cure. Exana, cure. Pox, poison. Exura, heal. Exura, yeah. You would have to actively either remember them or check your spell book every time. And then they added hotkeys, like you could hotkey certain phrases, which was good. It was like, oh, okay, now you can kind of like just link the certain words or things you want to say, like spells, and then you could spam them. Oh, somebody died down here. So many backpacks. I kind of want to take one. You know what? Yeah. I'm going to use the orange backpack for loot. The problem is that backpacks themselves do weigh something. They're like 10 ounces or something. So you can't carry a bunch of those. But you only get as many slots as you can. It's not like other games where it's like you're fighting for inventory slots. If I wanted to, I could create an infinite loop of backpacks and have a billion slots. But then I would have no carrying capacity left. Like, someone once asked on a forum, like, what would they classify, or how would you make a survival game, or what would you classify as a survival game? And I said any game where the major focus or gameplay loop is survival. Like, if that's the goal. Now, there can be, like, some caveats to that. Like, for instance, in this game, I would say it is primarily a survival game. You're trying to explore certain areas, not get murdered, because dying has major consequences. So I definitely say it at the very least has a survival aspect. But on top of that, you're also trying to get loot and get stronger. It's not like getting stuff that'll help you survive necessarily is the loot, if that makes any sense. But it definitely has more of a focus on survival than most MMORPGs. It's like, I remember other ones where it's just like, oh, we all fell. That's fine. You know, get back up, back to the spawn point, and try again. And we'll just keep hammering away at it over and over and over again. You can't do that here. You would be leveled right back down to Newbie Island. And that's what makes it somewhat survival for me. There's that need to survive that's always going to be in the back of your head. Yeah, I'm going to take the lighter stuff first. Oh man, somebody else was here, I guess. And they couldn't carry the gold. Oops. This is the problem with having multiple backpacks. Now I'm throwing stuff into the wrong ones. Doesn't really matter, but still. Another backpack. Maybe they didn't die. Maybe they're just dumping stuff. Book. I think this might be loot. Might be able to sell that. Yeah, I like synthwave. If you don't, sorry. I also really enjoy dubstep, unapologetically. I mean, it's fun. I think the pelvis bone is the thing that actually sells, like, really, really well. So I want as much of that as I can. So, skeletons. Where would I find a butt crap of skeletons? I honestly can't. I feel like there is a dungeon, but I honestly can't remember where. Because this game is so big. I guess it's big enough. I mean, and this is still like all like, I feel like a lot of it was built into the initial map with the intention of expansion. It's like all this stuff, it's like this was always here. Yeah, I didn't think so. But it's like I still don't know how to get the key to that. I've never really cared to go that deep into it. And it's like, I'm sure this was always here. I don't know if it was always open or you could always go through the portal. It's a game that it would be easy to expand the map, and that's like, it's hard to tell whether or not it was always like that. Okay, nice. Viking helmets are good loot. Make sure my door is closed. Just yes, man, make sure that's quiet. Okay. There we go. I can't even WASD this one. That's how old this is. I need to target. Okay, there we go. That limits it so that there's only 2 spots where they can crowd me. And they're still doing like a lot of damage fast. too heavy. Oh, it shouldn't be too heavy now. Just ate a bunch of food. There we go. Pretty sure there's a demon skeleton back here, and I don't think I can fight one of those right now. Not without, like, some backup healing potions or something. But we'll see if we can get anything else aggroed. Come on, jerks. Oh, shoot, there's the demon skeleton. Let's see. Well, I hurt him. He hurt me. He hurt me bad. Okay, yeah. Let's take my gold. I can't really fight the demon skeleton. He's a little too tough for me right now. Need to finish leveling up, which would take 40 minutes apparently at my current rate. Or I could buy a bunch of healing potions so that I can actually fight heavier targets. I think fighting low levels that just give a decent amount of XP at this point is better, because it's like, to jump, you don't really get to do a lot of damage. It's like, right, it's too heavy right now. If I wait a little while, I'll be able to eat, and then I can heal, or I can pick up a little bit more. But do I care to? That's the question. Well, I'm gonna have to wait anyway, because I need to heal up a bit, just for safety's sake. If I go right up here, there is a dragon, and it very well could kill me in like one shot or two, depending on where it is. Most of the time I accidentally go up there, I get a second, so I get away before it can do anything, but I mean, I'm only going up there, like, as a mistake. Okay. I It would be interesting to try to put lyrics to one of these songs. Okay, I'm a little over half now. And skeletons are a good source of loot, so honestly, fighting here for a while is not a bad idea. Oh! Huh. Ha. For real? Like, for real, for real. Because I swear. Oh, that's hilarious. Maybe I did know. Maybe I did find that as a kid at some point. Because I was literally just saying, like, oh, I don't know where the key is. And I don't think I've ever gotten it before. And then I'm just, like, looking in random corpses, and it's like, here's the key, by the way. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Oh, too cold. See, this is a good one, because I can just catch them in the doorway and choke point them. A club ring. And... oh. That's really helpful right now. No, can I close the door? I want to close the door. Move your corpse. Oh, another one. Move your corpse. Oh yeah, they're all there. There we go. I wanted to close the door because that way they don't get through the doorway and make it difficult if I want to fight them again there. Okay, so I got a club ring, which I don't even use clubs. So... great. But the garlic necklace actually should work well against ghouls. Okay, yeah, I've been using everything for healing, which is fine. I should keep doing that. Magic level for knights takes forever, which is which class I chose, knight. Just because they need the least in terms of maintenance. You can get away with just kind of running in half-cocked with maybe some food. And full health as a knight, and you're probably okay to hunt for a while. Every other class, it's like, as a paladin, you're a distance fighter, and all of your weapons require ammunition. Lances, it used to be you throw them and you had to pick them up immediately. Now I think it's like you can throw them until they break, which is nice. That's a nice change. Same with like throwing rocks. But arrows, yeah, it's a one shot, it's gone. And you get a spell, I think it's like 100 or 140 mana to get 70 arrows. So it's like, you can get back some arrows, but and my ratio may be way off. It may be way worse than that. But you go through, like, if you've seen how many times I've hit people just with the axe, and not even counting the misses that you do with the bow and arrow, you run out very fast. But you can take out things that are much, much bigger, much sooner. Like that demon skeleton, as long as I keep my distance from it, it literally can't hurt me if I'm a paladin. It's like the same thing goes for like the druid and the sorcerer. They both have kind of like an advantage at distance. They can cast spells, but they're extremely squishy. Like, that's the trade-off with them is you can make runes, which, you know, putting mana and spells into an item so you can use it later, which can be a good farm for like selling stuff, but you need to be able to grind up to that level and have the resources you need and everything first. So that's why I was like, I'm going to start with a knight and then branch off from there. And there's one ghoulie. Hey, buddy. Oh, did I miss somehow? Oh, I must have locked it. And I can't even close the door yet because the corpse is too fresh. Like, you can't move it right away anymore. You used to... Oh, there we go. You used to be able to move it, like, right away off the bat. Oh, it's not even locked anymore. Too bad I can't carry it. Ham is good. I like... The first time you see some of that stuff, you're like, do I have to cook this? Like, shouldn't I have to cook it? Nope. Just chomp it down. There are, like, some... And that's the thing. And, like, once you get off Newbie Island, you'll notice some other stuff. Like, there's a... In Theas, there's kind of, like, an area set up to bake bread, which is, like, advanced. Or at least it was. Back in the day. Which was a Wednesday, by the way. Oh, jeez. I just, like, dated myself twice, didn't I? Using back in the day and a Dane Cook joke. I don't think things have gone well for Dane Cook. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Axe is almost leveled up. That's taking forever. And this is going to take, even longer now because I keep falling behind. I'm gonna go... Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Head up north through this, because I could go around and up. It's the exact same ending point, but this way goes through skeletons, a ghoul, and some slimes. The other way goes through orcs. Orcs are easy to fight. Not good XP, and not great loot. These guys, however, have potential. Come on, pelvis bone. Like, I swear I sold a bunch of those for really high. I'm gonna have to double check, but I'm gonna have to deposit anyway, so I'll be able to check then. I don't know if heavy old tomes... I should check, I guess. There must be somewhere that'll, like... some place to sell them on the auction house or something. Oh, I hate the squidgy slimes. This is another enemy that it's kind of like you want to get them in a good position. Oh no. I don't want to fight two major slimes at the same time. Oh, there we go. No, it's just him. He's going to spawn another squidgy slime though. If he can. Which he didn't get the chance. They're just like the babies. And you don't even get XP for killing them. So it's like, oh my god. Just try to avoid them if you can. Shielding is going to go up soon. See, it's like went from 55 to 28 minutes. Just from that. Because that's like, oh, you weren't walking for a little bit? Alright. That's a better average then. Ooh. Lots of loot. That boneyard was carrying a lot. It's like, man, even coming back to this, like, I was throwing a bunch of the monster loot early on. Like, I was just, like, ignoring it. So I'm like, I don't know how to sell this. It's like, dude, first of all, there's a Wikipedia, so, you know, figure stuff out. Second, it's so light. It's one of the few things that it's like, I have 2 of these, alright? 1.36 ounces. And it's like, that's one of the few ones on the auction house that I can't seem to just sell. But, I mean, it's worth 10, they're worth 10 gold to the right trader. So it's like, if I were somebody, I would offer to buy it for like 5. You get a good stack of it, and it's a good profit. Well, every 20 is 100, right? But they don't, and it's not like they don't drop a lot. Every 200 is, yeah. That's already sounding like every 200 is 1,000. That sounds pretty good. I mean, it's a friggin' clump of dirt that people get from rotworms, just incidentally, all the time. It wouldn't take forever for it to build up, I guess is my point. Okay, you. What was that guy saying? I don't think I've seen that guy. Ooh, oh, maybe I have seen him. He's just usually not all the way up here. And then you... goods, and then he'll let me say trade. I could have just typed it, but I'm lazy. Yeah, okay, that's the book I picked up, and it's 30. That's pretty nice. This one's not sellable to him. Oh. Oh, let's see. Let's first check creature items in the auction house. Like, it's P. P-E? Ah, okay. It has to be in my depot, apparently. Okay, now let's try this again. Oh, I think I like bought the guy out basically. Oh wait, yeah, somebody's selling it for 4,500. Jeez, like that's a lot. I guess I just need to check and find like the right times. Oh. Yeah, people are trying to sell that for like 800. look at that nest egg there. That's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna actually put away some stuff first. Orange backpack should have, yeah, equipment. So we're gonna put this ring, this necklace in there. Need to drink more of my coffee. I'm already falling back asleep. Maybe I should take some of my daytime pills. Actually, that's not an awful idea. Just, head off feeling awful at the pass. Oh, my back hurts so much. That's why I'm worried it might be the virus, COVID. Could just be flu pains too, though. But it's definitely enough that I'm like, I don't want to just spread this because it already got spread to me. So it's clearly very contagious, whatever I've got. So I was barely in contact with the person in question. That's all it takes, right? That's why you gotta wear your face masks, people, and wash your hands and sanitize and all that. You never know what germs you're gonna pick up and where. Like, that's it. It's like, the irony is, like, a lot of businesses, they're like, we can't afford to be doing it this long and all that. It's like, well, it wouldn't be going on this long if people all quarantined and everything. We would have squashed the virus by now. At least in its large numbers, epidemic form. And then it would have been, vaccine time. We're just rolling out the vaccines now. It's been a year. However, that still is, like, pretty impressive in terms of turning things around for humanity. Like, we find a deadly virus and then a year later we've got a vaccine for it. Well, I guess deadly is maybe an overstatement. Well, I mean, that sounds like it's not something I could do. I don't know what these events... I don't think I've ever participated in an event either. There's a lot to this game that I've never done, but I swear I've put so many hours into it. I just want to make sure. Whenever I first tried to use OBS, it didn't like... Or Tibia did not like OBS. It was like, we're going to block it because cheating software. So, no, I just want to stream your game and advertise it so more people can see it. The name is just a randomly generated one, by the way. I have no idea what that is. If I did name it that, it was just me trying to come up with something really, really just random. But I don't think I did. I think it's just they gave you a character to start with, and you can create a new one, or you can use just a default or change its name or whatever. And I just kind of left it. Because I'm like, whatever, I don't care. This is Unkofertor Zagoth's story. And he's a knight that likes to run around his opponents to hide from other opponents. Which I think is pretty rad. Yeah, eat garbage, you jerk. Which one is this? Okay. So there is a orc berserker down here. Which, I mean, that means nothing to anybody. Basically, it goes orc, orc spearman, orc warrior, orc shaman, I guess, and then orc berserker. I feel like there's like another one in there too, like a commander. But yeah, the berserker's pretty tough, is the point. He makes the other orcs look very weak. I wanna fight skeletons in the Ghostlands. Where are the Ghostlands? I gotta go to Carlin, apparently. Like, screw the Berserker. Like, I was saying, skeletons, man, skeletons. So let's try to get there. Just beat up things along the way. Oh, he's so close. I hate the ones that run. Spearmen are ranged, so they're always gonna run from you as long as they can. And then certain enemies, it's as soon as their health hits the red, they run. Orc warriors will run. Spearmen will run further than they usually do. Orcs will run. Rotworms will not run. They don't care. They're just like, if I die, I die. Same with skeletons and ghouls. They're like, we're already dead. We don't really care. So it's like, oh, that's neat. Neat little. And it's like small scale, big scale. I can't really explain. Now the Ghostlands are full of ghouls. Well, you can't really give people time to get there, can you? Jeez. I'm gonna go take the boat. Okay, it's gonna be here. So much litter. It's like, oh yeah, there are trash bins. I don't know if they work. Sail. I want to go to Carlin. Yes. Aww. Well, then I gotta find my way to Carlin, I guess. I got too used to using the boats whenever I had a premium account, but I do not have money for monthly subscriptions. I already have too many of those. Just with like Amazon and YouTube. Okay, well then let's see. There should be a sign up here. honestly don't know how. I'm not sure. I can't remember how to get to Garland. It might be up and then west. There'll be street signs. I know it's probably going to be done by the time I get there, but it's still the Ghostlands. Like, that's kind of what I'm focused on. Cat, what's your problem? Looks a little moody. It's like, you know what? I think I like thin crust pizza a lot better than the full, for some reason. I was hungry whenever I woke up. Why did I feel like I needed to order something right away, though? Because I wouldn't eat otherwise, maybe. Oh. At least I got snacks, so I'll be able to get some calories in. Okay. If anybody knows where Carlin is, that would help me a lot. Because I'm just going to be looking for signs and kind of exploring. I might look it up. I got this. Okay. Go this to Carlin. Where, though? That tells me literally nothing. Okay, well, I know it's landlocked south. Theas, and then what does this one say? Sovereign territory of Theas. So it could be down to the right here. Maybe I get to the bridge and then I go down? This could be over here, or that's... Wait, which city is that over there? That's not Carlin, is it? I don't think so. Like, there is another city over there, though. Venor, that's it. Okay. Well, that certainly helps. Okay, there's Carlin. So I'm gonna go all the way up through Khazar Dune. This is gonna be a big pilgrimage, but I should be able to get into the Ghostlands and fight some of them jerk ghosts. Well, not the ghosts, the skeletons and ghouls and whatnot. There's Venor. Forgot about Venor. That was my home city for a couple characters. Even though I can't even remember what's in the dungeons over there. It's gonna turn out to be like skeletons. I just like saying it like that. I know it's skeleton. Sick cough. That one's a sick cough, you know. Usually I'm like, no, no, don't worry, it's a smoker's cough. No, that's a sick cough. Delicious. I took both my pills yet. Okay, these dwarf soldiers can also do some damage to me. Especially at distance, so I kind of have to keep them close. Because they have crossbows. Okay. So this should get me up and out, and then I just have to go northwest. Kind of wish I could see more of the map. Why am I not full screen again? Is that going to mess with all my orientation? Of course it will. Why wouldn't it have messed with my orientations, right? Oh, wild warriors are bad. Like, usually there aren't any of them, though. Like, they're a lot stronger than goblins. How much XP did I get? 92. Yeah, that's pretty decent amount. Actually, I mean, I think that's ghoul range, isn't it? Still a lot tougher than these dudes. Yeah, sure, I'll eat an egg raw. Why not? Get them gains. Get them gains, son. Right, I should be able to... Whoop. What the hell? Where did this hunter asshole come from? None of these assholes are supposed to be here. No, you die. Seriously. Oh, what? Does that mean it's rare? Where did all these jerks come from? Like, there are usually none of these guys in the way. So I'm actively, like, confused. Where did all these jerks come from? It's not like they could have been kited here. Like, there's only so far that you can kite enemies before they're spawned back to where they came from, just like any other game. Sorry. I need your meat. Holy crap, these guys are tanks. And fast. Uh-oh. I have a feeling that roar is not a good thing. Desperate. Oh, it changed. So it gets faster. Man, you're making me feel bad about hunting, which is kind of like a primary part of this game. Stop running so fast. Oh my god. Wait. Yeah, that's right. You can't see me. And all that for literally nothing. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Giving me a headache. Cat, what are you doing? Do you want a blanket? I guess that's comfy for him. If it wasn't, he wouldn't do it. He's just a simple huntsman. I don't care. Okay, it's like he's trying to come closer, so. Let me see the map again. Map Dendriel's surroundings. Harlan City. Hard West. Okay. Now, the problem with this is I don't really know what's between here and there. So I need to be cautious, and if I see anything too tough, back off. But I'm already looking in a lot better shape. That should last me for a while. Let's see. Food, 19 minutes. That's how long it'll last. Can I put like a marker down? Oh, that's a road. Oh, okay. If I go south, I should be able to get to a road, and then that'll be much safer. Roads are generally pretty safe. Right now, I'm in the thick. And that is not great. I mean, you're pretty safe on the world map. Like, don't go exploring too far off the road, or you will find a bunch of stuff that will murder you. But, like, if you're on the road, you're going to find mostly rabbits and wolves and stuff like that. Stuff that can't really kill you. Oh, is this a cliff edge? Okay, that's road, though. So, whatever. I'm going to find my way to Carl, and there's nothing you can do about it. And then I'm almost level 25. I can upgrade. I'm curious about these gloves now. Wait, before I do that, I should check to make sure it's where I want to go. Stretchy cat, stretchy cat. Right. Yeah, keep going along that. It doesn't go much higher. Another huntsman. Too soon. No way that's Carlin. Yeah, no. Like, maybe it's the top right corner entrance. What's that say? Abdendriel Carlin. Perfect. And then I'm going to try to find the ghost lands. Let's see if I can hunt some skeletons. Come on, big follow bot. Post in the chat. I dare you. Let's see. Yes, I'm in Carlin City. Ah, there are Ghostlands. What? You can donate to, like, make the area have a better respawn rate? What? New systems I'm so confused by. Oh, wait, I gotta make sure there's actually a way out of town this way. Yeah. Okay. And then I can just head west to the Ghostlands. Where's the bank? And I should probably get rid of my stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're going to deposit these that look rare. Let's just, yeah, I'm not even going to worry about selling my loot right now. Don't want to lose those keys. One of them costs money, one of them I can't just get again, I don't think. Okay. Perfect music, like, just like, yeah, let's quest. Boo! Boo! Okay, I need to go, like, south, or, like, just west, mostly, but kind of southwest. Yeah, there's, like, a circle thingy to the direct west of here. That looks interesting. No, can't get by that. There's a... Adventurer, there is a branch in your way. So I found ghouls. Happy about that. Skellington, Skellington, Skellington. Sweet dreams am made of thems. Does sound like it, man. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Magique, I guess. I don't know if going up is gonna get me anything. But is there any other way into the Shadowlands? Huh. I'm not sure that there is. Okay, almost completely healed. Oh, Jesus. Not what I wanted. That goes a lot higher than it looks. No wyvern. It's just like, I'm a dragon. I might have been able to, like, hold on for a little bit against it, but... Oh, don't tell me I need a shovel to get into the Ghostlands. Let's see. Because it looks like that's what I'm being told. What's that? Okay, so he wants something from in the Shadowlands. But I can't get in without a shovel. Okay. So we're gonna go to do that. Get a shovel. I was kind of expecting the follow bots to show up by now. Busty Bone Crusher. That's her name. Okay. I mean, she sounds like my type, but really? Like, you're gonna just name her Busty? Like, that's why the next part of that is Bone Crusher, because she crushed your face. Let's see, okay. Wasn't too hard to guess that. Okay, now I should be able to dig down and get into the Shadowlands. Which I think is something I want to do. I can't let my mana rest at full because it takes forever to level up your magic level as a knight, and you can't get access to higher level spells until your magic level goes up. It's the final countdown. Like, this is the final countdown. They just, like, cut out half of the music. Don't be a rabbit, Warren. Don't just be a rabbit, Warren. Okay, this looks like it comes up on the other side, yes. What level is he? 65. But he's fine. Is he gonna try to murder me? Or give me something? Rats. Just gonna eat all the cheese that I find rats carrying. 'Cause I want to make myself stronger. Why would I avoid eating it? That's just silly. If I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna get sick. Wait, what? Oh? Where's the staircase? How do I... What? Like, I'm guessing that's a different floor. But with no clear way up, it seems like it's just supposed to be a display. Okay, that looks like the battlefield there. I want to stay on the outskirts. Huh. Okay, we'll be ready. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted to find. So far, so good. Keep them there. I like this one. Reminds me of Earthbound a little bit. The T segment, or the space pudding, was it? Obviously, I haven't played that game recently enough. I swear I beat it just last year, though. Wish I had, like, the game capture software, because then I could plug in my SNES Mini. I suppose I could just use, like, capture software, or a ROM thing, because it's like, technically I do own the game, so I mean, that is the purpose of a ROM. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to fight him just yet. I am not prepared for that. I do want to keep looking around here, though. This looks like it might be a good new hunting ground for a little while. Am I supposed to find something? Too much set dressing. Not enough functionality. Oh well. sealed against unwanted intruders. Okay. And then what's that? Burnt scroll. Okay. I don't know if the bot's coming. Maybe it's afraid of me. It's afraid of my power. Alright, no, it'll give me an alert if it bans somebody. So, yeah. I guess it hasn't yet. That's too bad. Man, where are the Twitch audiences for this? Lying to me? Saying there's like so many people that watch this game. I mean, I get it if they don't, because it's old. Wrong. Whatever. Let's see. Can I hurt him? I can. If he does that again, I run. Finish him. Yes. Come on. Tag him one more time. There you go. That's good. Oh yeah, I need to go somewhere to heal. I think my safest spot is actually right down here. But I killed the fire devil. That was pretty nice. Oh no, okay, is this just a skeleton I hope? I don't mind there being skeletons spawning here, yeah. That's okay. If it's ghouls though, that might be an issue. I have to go make sure my coffee doesn't turn off, as well as freshen the one I have. accidentally hitting my Xbox because it's at my feet. Bleh. Bleh. He did. Alright. Almost enough to heal again. The problem is these guys don't drop anything to recover with, so I'm going to be very limited in terms of the amount of time I can resurrect. Or heal or whatever. Regen. Resurrect is different. I know that. I definitely want that Viking helmet. It's like, take that mace too. Ah, their Viking helmet. Nice. Those guys sell really well. Most stuff, it's like, okay, so you've got the hatchet here. That's 35 ounces, sells for 25 gold. So less than 1 gold per ounce. These guys, 39 ounces, they sell for 66 gold. The profit margin is higher than 1 gold per ounce. So they're one of the few items with that good of a kind of conversion rate. Like, I must have like a cure major wounds still coming. Oh, jeez. I gotta start making the trek back, I think. Actually. I'm gonna have to look at how far away I am. Oh, shoot. Don't like having 2 backpacks. What I could do, potentially... 272 XP. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is try to level up. And then go back. Because whenever I level up, it will max me out in terms of health and mana. So the trip back will be much easier. It says it'll take less than a minute, but that's because it had enemies. It has to wait for them to spawn. Oh, aches and pains. Uncontrollable coughing, you know, just your usual symptoms. Actually, the coughing subsided a lot. I took care of that fast. Don't enjoy coughing. Like, as an idea? I don't know. Like, it's not good for your lungs. You should try to avoid coughing as much as possible. It's your lungs, like, convulsing and clapping together to try to dislodge something. If you're coughing a lot, it's not good. Try to clear that as soon as possible. You're just supposed to clear the irritation and be done, not cough all day long. 24/7. If you are, then you go see a doctor. Definitely get some like cough suppressants or something. Jeez. Just be proactive. Try to take care of yourself. Okay. Did I come up over here? No, it would have been like here, right? Oh, I recognize the tower. I did come through this way. Okay, so... Ah, so it's up here. Did I just get like a major boost to my speed? I do seem a little bit faster. And I do know that there are certain levels where you gain, like, a good amount of speed. Speed, 134. Yeah, I don't know what it was before. Yeah, it looks like there's a Dawn of Steel update. Or Steel Dawn, or whatever. Brotherhood of Steel update, rather. For Fallout 76, so... Just keep going. Pretend it didn't happen. So I might have to check that out. All depends, like, I usually do play Among Us with my group. On Wednesdays, but we'll see. Okay, first I'm gonna need to look up something real quick. Let's look up some armor. Okay. No, I'm just looking here. This wiki. Jeez. Armor, come on. There we go. Let's try. Let's look at, okay, demon armor and dragon scale mail. A little bit out of my price range. Dragon scale mail is a lot closer. Not quite there yet, but I am close. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna look at a weapon instead then. So let's look at our axe weapons for level 25. Two-handed, I don't want. Okay, there should be a knight axe. It's 2533. even sure which one I have right now. Okay. Night Axe looks like it'll be a good one. Let me just look at my current weapon. I think I add a lot to defense with the Night Axe. Sure. Okay, actually, what? Where would the sniper gloves be? I guess the ring slots? Might as well. I don't really need it. Huh. Maybe shields? I'm wasting a lot of time, I know. Just trying to see if I can find. It's like, okay, it's a valued item by the guild then. Weapons, distance, bow. No, I didn't think so. Okay, well, let's get out of that. Get my new weapon. Should be mail. There we go. Oh, not one. No, get off that. Okay, so 30 or 2312 to 3322. That is like 10 increase to attack, yeah. And another 9 or 10 to, yeah, 10 to defense. That's an upgrade. That is an upgrade. So let's actually explore a little. We got a little bit of time. I might as well. The longer I wait, the more chance of that stupid bot showing up. Okay, use some light spell. I'm not sure what's up here. Not invited. Somebody's house, apparently. And a wolf. Just flattened him. I am curious to see kind of like what this will do. to some of the heavier enemies. What's up here? Oh, this is not like a dragon. Looks like I was being chased by wolves. Yoo-hoo! Right? That's like a wolf howling. Not like yoo-hoo. What are you? Nordic Stronghold. Sorry, not possible. Not allowed to open doors. Okay. Must be a clan hall. That's the thing. It's like, once again, clan halls aren't, and houses aren't like instances outside of the actual game. Like, you can actively see people's houses and guild halls and stuff like that. And it's like, you just aren't invited and can't go into them. Which is neat. Like, a lot of people, they'll buy a house just to kind of show off what they have, more or less. And it's a good spot. Like, you can get your resting bonus whenever you're in your house. I feel like there's other benefits, but I can't really remember. Let's see. I might end up just going back. I'm not really finding anything out this way. There's some, like, yeah. Can I do any of those? Yes. Ooh. I can. Neat. Have I ever been to Fulda? I don't remember where I parked. Yeah, this map is so huge. Okay. That's where I am. On one of the islands. I'm gonna end up getting myself so lost. I don't think there's a teleport home spell. I know there's like find person, but I feel like fast travel and teleporting is something they didn't really implement. Because it's like that really does break universes theoretically. It's like, man, if you had teleportation, that kind of changes everything, doesn't it? They think they're tough. Okay, everything's getting one-shotted. Don't know if I get like an actual physical boost for hitting level 25 as well. Maybe. It might actually change my modifiers and like how damage gets calculated, because you know, you can't properly wield certain weapons until you have. This sounds like a cover of something. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Can't really fight those guys. Not 3. Jesus, I might have been able to take 1. Can't say I'm ever expecting those guys to just pop up. This also sounds like a very familiar hook. Or loop or beat or whatever. Every song sounds so familiar these days. That's why every time I try to sit down to be like, hey, I should just make a song for some of my stuff, I'm like, ugh, but it's all been done. Woohoo! And it's just, oh, this sounds like this song, and then I'll get that song stuck in my head and won't be able to create anything. Looks like that's the intended entry point down there. The Wyverns, I don't know if that's an exit strategy or just like an alternate hunting route. Check it out. Just to see what's around here. I should be still a recovery land, right? Yeah, 8 minutes left. Into the caves. Well, I'm not one-shotting these guys. Something at least. Sealed against unwanted intruders. I mean, like, why wouldn't everybody just... Man, it's like, you imagine getting to, like, the big bad's evil lair, and it's like, I anticipated your arrival, and I locked the door. And it's like, no, he locked the door. We can never get in there. He's won. It's like, can we not just kick the door down? I've got literally a giant axe in my hand. I could, like, chop it. No, there's a door in the way. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll hit the door. Why? What? Huh? Okay. I mean... Mailboxes could theoretically be useful out here, but what? Okay, yeah. You can go completely around those dickweeds, but I will have to see what my attack versus the Cyclopses are like at this point. So that's kind of like the next stage up in hunting, I feel. They damage pretty well. Like, I'd say it's around like the fire demon level. Whenever it's using its fire bombs. So, pretty strong, but it's also physical, so having a high shielding and armor and all that should play a factor. I still have like a crap ton of gold, don't I? Should probably look into upgrading some other stuff. Could probably get a new helmet. Yeah, I'm gonna go back, deposit, rearm, and then I have to decide if I want to head down to Theus or if I'm gonna do that later. I might try to take a break. and just like not stop the stream. Just I want to go to Tibia. Yeah, for free. Cool. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna rearm, and then I might take like a 5-minute break. I'm gonna try the commercial feature. Now, hopefully the image stays clear and everything. It's showing up fine for me in OBS right now, but it definitely had its issues. If this is speeding up, then I think I like it. It is. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a very slow incremental increase, but you can sense it. Okay. Let's see now. I'm gonna look at helmets. No. The next level up is 50. Ooh, Zaoan. I'm gonna look for that first. Probably not gonna be able to get that. Yeah, I figured. Now, let's see if I can get something at 8 then. Hood. I'm guessing I can't equip that right away though. 12 million. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to afford that anytime soon. So let's see, what do we got under 8? Crusader helmet. I should be able to get that, I think. Not if nobody's selling it. Dark helmet and steel helmet are the same. Warrior helmet might show up. Yeah. Okay, and that's 8, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah. And this is 6, I think. So let's just accept that. 8, 6, yeah. Okay. onto like one set of stuff. It's like I knew I did that wrong. Just in case. And then actually feet. Let's look for legs first. Most common is plate legs, yeah. Relatively easy to obtain. Demon legs. And golden legs. Demon and golden. I'm gonna look for. And what's this at? 7. Okay, so unless I get demon or golden, I guess I don't care. No, and golden. I have enough. Whether or not I actually want to get it is another question. Let me see. Oh, wrong thing. Feet should be here, right? Helmets, food, legs, other. Shields, weapons. Boots, there we go. Okay, so let's see if we can find any boots that'll add anything. Oh, it specifically called up the boots of haste. I'm gonna attempt to take a break, I think. I need to kind of go and do some stuff. So I'm gonna try to leave him here for a bit. But I want to see if this actually works. Oh, not everybody gets a commercial, and it's still live. Okay. I don't know how to initiate breaks properly, apparently, but there's a commercial that nobody gets, and I'll be right back. shows up, I guess, for the sake of money or something. If throwing up a commercial does, then I mean, I might have to program it into to make a commercial break, essentially. Every, like, not even 20 minutes, do a commercial break. Just because, I mean, that's how commercial breaks usually work. And it gives people a chance to, like, do something for 30 seconds. But once again, 30 seconds is actually really short. I would hope for a commercial break that lasts, like, 2 minutes. At least. Then at least, like, your viewers can go to the washroom or whatever. And you don't have to really worry. But 30 seconds is like, oh, you've literally not enough time to do anything. And I really doesn't feel that long for some reason. Shoot a little bit more. And get my other lurking account on. Even though I'm closing in on the end of this stream. There's just a lot of stuff I have to juggle. Alright, I'm back in just like another minute or two. I keep saying that. Eventually it'll be true, right? And then I'm just gonna run to Theus, basically, to try fighting some Cyclopses. Yeah, I use the arrows to move around. Of course, somebody here shows up and actually talks whenever I'm taking a little break. Okay, we're back. So we're just gonna go to this. Yeah, I use the arrows mostly. I bet there's a way to do the keyboard bindings. Let me see. Movement. Okay. This will give me some more movement options. Oh, I put the wrong thing for east. West. Southwest. And southeast. Oh, C is already for something. Chat. Okay. I think I cleared it. That's fine. Okay, now... Okay, that's better. If I turn the chat off, then it doesn't do that, and I can just use the hotkeys. Cool. Now I've got WASD set up. Which just makes navigating a little easier because it's further away from my mouse. Okay, we're gonna set on auto chart for a second. I feel like my number should be a little higher than 2 at this point. Oh, somebody on YouTube actually came through. Oh, I should recognize the symbols right away. That's the thing, yeah. The more you stream to different platforms, the more platforms find it. Oops. It's writing in my restream now because that's the last thing I clicked. Now he's going to try to walk through the cliff because he's an idiot. One of the reasons I rarely use auto navigate, they'll try to find shortcuts. They'll just try to take the shortest path possible, which usually means, oh, I'll kite along this cliff, and it's like, that's definitely not the best way to be going. And there's a good chance we're going to get something in the way that stops us. But if we don't, then, yeah, okay, we're good. That's road. So we're clear. Anybody's checking this out for the first time, hopefully I get to a little bit of combat. But, I mean, it's a very low-key game. Like, there's not too much intensity to it unless you, like, get into somewhere where you don't know and you suddenly see a monster that's, like, it's either new and you haven't fought it before, or you have and you know it's dangerous. Then you kind of freak out a little bit. It's like, oh no, I gotta get away from here as fast as possible because it's going to murder me. I need food. I have no regeneration going. I am hungry. Okay, there we go. Wild Warriors. I did upgrade my armor a lot. See, I added 10 defense for my weapon. And that's, what? Another 2 armor that I added through the helmet. I should probably check in, see if I can get a new shield. There's probably one with a little bit higher stats that I can get. I do have a lot banked right now. Most gold I've ever had in Tibia. Which is kind of funny because I'm pretty sure on my, like I had a premium account the last time I played. And they get prestige classes, so as a knight, now that I'm level 25, if I had a premium account, I could go to probably Edron, and there would be a guy that would let me go become a royal knight, and I'd get all kinds of like buffs because of that. Probably like more health and more mana on level ups and stuff like that. More capacity. Maybe more spells. And that would cost me like 25,000 gold, I think, as well. And I'm pretty sure whenever I had a premium account, I was grinding to get that amount of gold. Like, I had made the level finally, but I did not have nearly enough money. Which is funny, because now it's like I have not been trying to get money, really. Well, a little bit. And I've made the amount, like, accidentally. I have like 40k still. Oh, maybe like 35k. I just bought a bunch of stuff. Okay, dwarf soldiers go down a lot faster. That's good to know. 84. Looks like I can consistently hit them. So we're gonna see what we can do to the giant or cyclopses. Well, they're basically giants. Like I say cyclops, but it's like giant cyclops. Whatever. One-eyed giants. We're gonna see what we can do to them, because they're an easy enemy to hunt if you have stealth rings, and you can buy those for about 2,000 gold in the shop. I'm not sure how people get them. I should probably look up, see if there's a way to get them for free. See, now I have like 20 minutes of regeneration. Because, I mean, they must get them for free somewhere if they're always selling them. But what that does is it makes you invisible for 10 minutes, I think, with a fresh ring. And during that time, cyclopses, they just won't attack you. So, if you have those rings and your damage is high enough, you can hunt the cyclopses really effectively. And sometimes they drop really good loot that you can sell, buy more rings. So it's a very good way to hunt. And they give a really good amount of XP. The problem is, of course, like, if you can't do the damage, then it takes forever. Like, just to kill 2, I think, is why I'm down to like 2 minutes and a half. So that's not worth it. You have to be able to kill them fast enough. Okay, wait, restream bot. Oh, it's welcoming the restream bot. Okay. I'm gonna have to... It didn't play the sound that time. Oh, because it was welcoming the other guy. Right. Makes sense. I'm gonna have to... Okay. Oh, I'll have to find a way to do it so that... if the name is Restream Bot, it parses it again. Ugh. So, okay, well, what are we gonna roll here? Let's see how lucky we're gonna be, and roll the d20. I rolled a 12. Those commands will work for you too if you want to play with the d20. Saying anything in the chat will have it welcome you. So get prepared for that. It's kind of loud. I don't know. Not. I feel like it's probably scaled down pretty heavily right now. Okay, so ring goes on. 38. Oh, that's a good first hit. Yeah, we're doing good so far. Just a little more. That's 200 XP. How long did that take? 20 seconds. So it's feasible for sure. Oh, these corpses are too old. Let's use some light. Might as well heal. Get the ring ready. Throw it on. Beat up some Cyclops. Okay, the other guy should come running. Yeah. Alright. And worst case, like, I should probably test, like, how much they do to me. Should see if I can take these guys one-on-one. Ooh, yes. That's something I wanted. Those are worth a lot. It's too heavy. Of course it is. Let's get rid of the chain helmet then. And that fills me right to the brim. Alright. We're going to take the ring off, and we're going to see how much he does. 15. 13. Okay, lower numbers. If I were hitting him better. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Looks like one-on-one I'm not too bad. Let's see if we can choke point them up here easily. Well, choke pointing them there wouldn't be too hard. I can't remember over here. It's built in a way that lets a lot of them... Wait. Yeah, there's a lot of spots where they can get two in. I'm gonna have to fall back. Can I take two at a time? Oh, there's a good spot. There we go. Choke point. Anytime you can fight only one at a time, do it. Especially if it's a powerful enemy. If it's a weak enemy, I mean, it's okay to be surrounded. Like, sometimes it's better to be surrounded. Which sounds weird, but it's like if you're training your shielding, you want as many incoming attacks as possible. Toss that down. Using a halberd. Yeah, just reading things. Throw that down there so that if I want it later, I can get it. I don't think I'm going to, though. I'm just going to go back to Theus, sell my loot, which is pretty much completely weighing me down. Come on, jerk. Oh yeah, don't I have like a bunch of Viking helmets? Yeah, that's what it is. I didn't sell any of that whenever I was in Carlin like I should have. I don't know where any of the shops are in Carlin. I can't remember. Which is one of the things that I actually enjoy about this game, is like, I'm sure I could maybe learn to read the map and there are waypoints or something. Not really. Not on the map here, at least. Maybe there's a way to turn it on. Oh, maybe not. But yeah, you just kind of have to explore, just like you would in real life. You know, you can't just... You can ask people for directions. Mean-looking wolves. They make them look real mean so that you don't feel bad. The problem is, if you leave loot in a corpse, it'll decay to the point that you can't open the corpse, and the loot's just inaccessible. So if you have stuff in there that you can't carry, just toss it on the ground, and then at least other people can get it. And stuff like meat is something people are always just kind of using. I'm willing to bet a lot of the high levels don't really carry it, because it does take up a lot of weight. And most enemies drop some form of food. It does depend. Like skeletons don't really drop food, and neither do ghouls and other undeads. But like orcs drop meat, rotworms drop meat. Most animals, I think pretty much all animals do, and usually in large quantities. So it's like you're never really too far from that, and you can start with 20 and go 400. Nice. Selling all the things. It doesn't auto-convert stuff, and money weighs in this game. So every stack, you can only go up to 100, and it's 10 ounces. If you can sell stuff in a big enough pile, then they give it you platinum, which each one of those is 100 gold. But what we do is we go to the bank. Oh, whoops. Hi, chat on, and then, oh. Did that work? Was I close enough? Shoot. So let's try this again. Hi. Deposit all. Yes. There we go. 827 added to my bank. And then I can go and sort anything else. Do I even have anything? No. Huh, okay. No, whoops. Yes. Okay. Is he gonna give it to me? I'll take it. I can't get up there. What's he doing? How to trade. Follow. Like, okay. How do I do that? How do... I don't know where... I'm like, I don't know where the trade option is. Open tournament dialogue, huh? Bottom of my sidebar. I don't see it. Open trade, maybe? I don't... My sidebar. Not for me. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Well... Oh, fuck. how do I add to the VIP list? Alright, well that's a wonderful end to that. I wasn't expecting him just to give me a random sword that's slightly better than my current weapon. But there you have it. MMOs have good people in them too. My sick laugh. Oh. Love it. Who doesn't love that noise? Like a paint aerosol can. Trying to get my breath through. Alright, but yeah, I didn't think it would let me do Tibia, but it looks like it did. And that's pretty great. So, I think that's going to be it for that game, though. It looks like I might be doing Phasmophobia soon. It's going to take a little bit to set up, but I should be back in a bit. Yeah, it looks like a big group's getting ready. So I'm just going to hop out and then hopefully be back in a little bit. Glad to have you all with me. Stay positive out there, stay safe, and, you know, check back in like, I don't know, 25 minutes, something like that. And I should be streaming again. So, see you later.